optical art. I know most of you have the attention span of a fucking goldfish, so I'm going to try to get through this as fast as I can. If I reference a video, I will have a link pop up. You can watch the video, and all of the links will be pinned in the first comment and in the description. So let's get on to this. So I'm telling you that we are going to be entering a bear market, and Bitcoin is going to have an epic crash. So while the herd is telling you we're going to hit 100,000, 200,000 by the end of this year, I'm telling you no, we are entering a bear market. The stock market is about to have a major correction, and Bitcoin is going to tank. And I've been telling you the prices of my subscription is going to go up next week. You want to know why? Well, when you predict the first stock market crash, right here, this video was put out on January 21st, 2020. A month in advance told you we were going to have a crash. This is how the chart played out. This was published January 7th, 2020. I hit play. You can see what happened. We had a crash. Not only that, we're coming up on the next ring. I told you last time, this is where we had the first crash. We dropped 38% with the Dow Jones. The next time we hit this white ring, we dropped almost 10%. We're at this ring now. I'm telling you, we're topped out. The stock market's about to come down. This was the video I put out on October 6, 2021, saying 80% Bitcoin or 80% Bitcoin crash, 40% stock market crash. Listen to what I said. This red ring right here is going to keep us down. We're going to move down this red ring. It is possible we could push up and test this. If that happens, hey, expect Bitcoin to push up more, but it will stop. If the Dow pushes up, look, I'll give you this target right now, all right? If you want to access these charts to get these targets, that's up to you, but I'm going to give this to you right now. If the Dow pushes up, it's not going higher than 35,000, potentially 35,400. That's it. That's the top. That's when I'm going to short the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P. So I clearly said in this video, if the Dow pushes up, if markets push up, Bitcoin will push up. Bitcoin pushed up. I'm telling you, we're about to top out. This is the chart. This is the point. When we push up, this is where I will be shorting the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P. We're not going above this point. This is another chart. Guys, I'm giving you the clues here. Ring right here. We had a correction. Right here, green ring, correction, major correction. Correction. I'm telling you, we're about to have a major correction to drop at least 43% with the Dow Jones. This is another chart showing you we could have potentially a 44% correction. This is the same ring in this previous chart right here. This chart, this ring right here. You can see this ring. That is this ring right here. We are about to have a major correction. There is way too much confluence. I'm telling you, we are about to tank. Not only did I predict the stock market crash a month in advance before COVID, I predicted Bitcoin was going to crash February 19, 2020. This is a chart I published. It says capitulation ring right here, 2/19/20. You hit play. What happened? Not only the stock market crashed, Bitcoin crashed as well. This is another chart, guys, just showing you we are topped out to have a major drop. You can see as Bitcoin was coming down, you can see the RSI was coming down. We were flatline during our bear market. Same thing. And that was 2014. This is 2018 right here, 2017. As we were coming down, notice the RSI dropped. We went sideways, flatlined on the RSI. The same damn thing is playing out. We came down. We are going to be flatlined for the next 400 or 500 days while this continues to drop. This is another chart, guys. Again, another clue. You can see as price is coming down, right? Price is coming down. This is 2013. Price was coming down. Volume was declining. What happened? We got a spike in sell volume. Down we came. This was 2017. Price was coming down. Volume was declining. We got a spike in sell volume. Down we came. Same thing in 2019. Price was coming down. Volume was declining. We got a spike in sell volume. Down we came. The exact same damn thing is playing out. We're pretty much just moving sideways, but look at the volume declining. What's going to happen? You're going to get another spike in sell volume, and down we're going to come. But you know what? Let's look at the bigger picture. So I'm telling you, we're going to have an epic stock market correction, crash potentially. Well, look at this. Look at the volume that's been declining since 2013. So what does that mean? So if every time the volume declines and then you get a spike and a drop, right? Volume declines, spike, you drop. Volume declines, spike, you drop. Volume declines, spike, you drop. Well, what happens if this right here, volume's been declining since 2013, right? So that means we could have an epic sell volume, and that means we could tank even harder. And I'm telling you, do not think that the correction can't be bigger than most people expect. And I'm telling you, I'm giving you a date. I'm saying that we are going to have a crash by the end of October to the beginning of November. This video I put out, this is the video I put out yesterday, saying, look, we're probably topped out around 62,000, might be point enter a short. People said, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, you know what? We did top out there, we came down. And also, it wasn't just because of resistance, it was because we filled a gap. Right here on this chart, we filled a gap up here at 62,000. People make comments, no, we already filled that gap back in May. Right here. So they saw this wick that came down right here, and this wick that came up right here. They said, we filled the gap. No, if you zoom in and look at the actual picture, you can see price actually pushed up. So the gap was between 59,875 to 62,000. So that gap had not been filled in May. It just recently got filled. And let's break this down, guys. I mean, if you can clearly see what's going on here. You had this resistance level right here. Look what happened. We made contact right here, rejected. We made contact right here, rejected. This is declining. The RSI is getting lower while price is pushing higher. That's called bearish divergence. We pushed up, made contact with this blue line, right? Rejected. We pushed up, made contact with this blue line, right? But notice what happened. We pushed above our resistance on the RSI, and then we had a drop. Same damn thing is playing out. RSI is declining. That is bearish divergence. Notice we're just now pushing above it. You can see right here, this white line. This was our resistance. Notice what happened. We made contact right here. Hit our resistance on the RSI. We hit this resistance. Again, resistance on the RSI. Now we pushed above the RSI to potentially come down. That is at this same resistance level back here. So I'm telling you, it is very possible we come down. Yes, could we push up to around 65,000 or 67,000? It's possible, but that will be the top before we continue dropping. We're not in a bull market. We're entering a bear market. So let's move on to this. Guys, I showed you how Bitcoin is a hedge against the US dollar. When the dollar dropped almost 15%, Bitcoin pushed up 2,500%. The dollar pushed up almost 11%. Bitcoin dropped 83.63%. The dollar dropped 13%. Bitcoin pushed up 1,474%. The dollar is moving up. If the dollar moves up, Bitcoin's going to come down. I already showed you the US dollar's already pushed up almost 6%. I showed you the larger picture in previous videos. We are in a huge falling wedge. Resistance, support, resistance, support. We just broke above it, held it as support. You measure the distance right here from the top to the bottom. That is potentially how high you go. That means the dollar could push up to where it was back in 1985, around 163. That would be catastrophic for Bitcoin. The herd right now, everybody is overly bullish. The fear ingredient index is at 80%. So while these goofballs with their goofy faces are saying we're going to have outrageous prices going to 200,000, remember, these guys are playing checkers. I'm playing 3D chess. That's why the prices are going up. Peace out, bitches.